Hello everybody. Today we'll be in Journal 27 again, and this time we'll be in law number 7 of the laws of God. Alright, let's get into it. You shall not murder your fellow man. In the Bible of the so-called Christians, this law is written simply as, thou shalt not kill, which leaves room for misunderstanding of interpretation. What this law means is that you shall not wish death upon another human being of God in your thoughts, as well as you shall not commit physical murder of another human. This rule does not mean you cannot defend yourself and your family if your lives are threatened, because that is suicide, which is self-murder, and so also is against God's laws. You must not ever choose suicide of your body because you feel worthless and can't go on, because you dishonor the life force of God within you. It's like suicide by a cop. You run at him, you committed suicide. Only God within you must decide the end of a physical life stream. That time will only come when your purpose and mission is accomplished, so that the process of divine plan of God for your spiritual growth will not be interrupted. The remorse of the soul is oftentimes much greater after the suicide of the body is accomplished than in the perceived alter ego illusion of suffering before the life stream is terminated. Just remember that when you honor God within yourself and all that is, you truly understand the laws of balance given by our Divine Holy One. You would never consider the self-punishment of suicide. You will simply cherish every living breath you take in the gift of life of God and the creation. Oh yes, and for those of you who label yourselves feminist or pro-choice, which usually means pro-murder of one of God's children, remember this: there are no accidental pregnancies. If you become pregnant, which is being the vehicle for one of God's new creations, choosing an abortion because of your selfish or irresponsible sexual behavior is still murder, any way you look at it. Remember, you each are given, along with your free will, personal responsibility for all of your thoughts, words, deeds, and actions. There are definitely many possible undesirable effects to illicit and wanton, lustful sexual activity. Pregnancy and disease are two obvious results which do and have occurred more often than not. Now, if a woman is forcefully and violently raped against her will and becomes pregnant, then she must commune with God within her as to whether or not He will terminate the pregnancy, God. So it will not be her altered ego choice, but it will be the Father's will within her. It will be done. This is usually what a miscarriage is, the Father's will. No one else makes this decision for her, only the Father within her. And this is a big one for today, and that's it for this law.